I don't need to jump over there. Probably kill me. Quick save would be nice. You should stop playing World of Warships. It's alright, it'll be... If you want to watch the VOD of this when it's over, which I think might be fairly soon, I think it's in about the first 10 minutes. It's yeah. It comes on really quickly. When I say it comes on really quickly, I mean the scene. You do know I mean the scene, right? I'm talking myself out of YouTube again. Right, stop it, Mark. Your friend was totally weirded out when he saw that love scene too. It was a bit bizarre. I was most sort of discomforted when it looked like she'd pulled Geralt's knackers off. That looked like a seriously savage pinch. Aha. Commander de la Tour or just Damien to your friends?
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Face is healing nicely.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
Savage stuff. I better tell him, I think.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Siana's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor.
Say something.
I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
Why, was there going to be another assassination attempt at the last minute? Why are we looking at the roses? Why was that significant? What's going on?
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
Oh, that's strange.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
What's that? What's that mean? Something...
Geralt of Rivia,
Why?
Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair. Step forth.
Technically, it wasn't me.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
Achievement
May
unlocked.
this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Don't drink the wine. It's poisoned. Is it?
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
That's true.
Thank you.
Getting
I have a
paid.
small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are
Gustatory?
you content?
That's a new word on me. Gustatory? I've not heard that. Yeah, I'm waiting for something to kick off. I'm waiting for something to be out of place in the scene. So if I was being quiet, sorry, I was listening to everything, but I was thinking, hang on, is he there, over there, the cup? I'm just expecting something. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content? I've got to tell her.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Siana. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Deadloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
You see her eyes then? Her eyes proper
Cannot
widened.
be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
She doesn't want to hear it.
I do not believe it.
Well, I've done my bit. Told her. That is a bit of an awkward ending to a
In a
ceremony.
moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me?
Absolutely.
You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Statues. Magic rings. I'm expecting some trouble. I'm expecting something to kick off. I just don't know what and where from. Or we're going to get the Frozen ending.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Yeah, well, I'll... I'm going to do this wrong, I
Duchess
know.
requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low.
Oh dear.
Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
There might be an embarrassing moment get mentioned in this. Oh no, we're not going to do the all out off with her head ending. That looks quite brutal, but
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorietta, dammit.
Anna.
My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
It is. Well, it's not quite frozen. It's got a bit of the whole thing's had a bit of a frozen vibe to it since we found out about the sister. But does this predate Frozen? Can't remember. That won't advance the quest, will it?
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Anarietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark.
Sounds fun.
And which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
Yeah, that's what siblings do. Unfortunately, that's
true.
what it is.
I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
Is that
That's
true?
not true.
That's not true.
I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found.
Ah, the other side of the tale.
Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
This is the opportunity for a quick kill. Or are they going to be friends? And then the knife in the ribs. Hidden in that pot of white flowers behind her. Be the perfect opportunity. But I think... Is this a happy ending? Witcher doesn't do happy endings. Is this where... I'm still expecting something. I still am. Control V at the ready. What are you expecting? I was half expecting a 3 in the bed ending with Geralt and both of them. Well,
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
not really expecting that, but
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
are they going to part
How do
ways?
you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local Mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Right now? In the dark?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
We shall. Let's go for a walk.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic. even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Going picking plants.
This moonlight makes
Hang on,
me...
I've got to put this stuff on. The full circle is complete. Since their first meeting to this moment, the Mandrake root booze that Geralt and Zoltan got hammered on so much. Oh, I've got to go back and play Witcher. I think I've got to play Witcher 1 and 2. And then maybe go straight back into this again and play it through. I just feel like I need all the Witcher story and background. Because there's so many relationships between the characters in this game. They're all just so rich. They're not like, I don't know, like most TV series or Hollywood films where the relationship between characters feels empty and pointless and artificial. This all feels like everyone's got history with someone in the game. It's so good. Why do you have a feeling Zoltan will move in with Geralt? Got to finish the books first. I've got to read more of the books. The books are good. I won't go back and play through it all, stream it instantly. I think I'd better play some other games first. But well, anyway, we're not done yet. I need to go picking Mandrake. Where's my... Where are they? Why can't I see Mandrake gloves? Are they under quest items? Is that them? Ah, I see them. Gloves for picking Mandrake. Thank you, game, for resetting my window there. Come on, then.
Oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... Oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
No, not a bit. Geralt should have just replied to that with a great big belch. Is this one? This looks like a Mandrake root. Do I need to go and press anything over it?
And if I were to add Jimson weed in the last phase, could be an intriguing blend, that.
The books won't spoil the games. They'll give nice background stories. I've loved it so far. I think can't remember if I'm on the 4th or 5th book. I accidentally read a couple out of order because I took the wrong 2 on holiday. Not that it mattered. They were near the start of the series anyway. And the one that I missed out, which I have, I just didn't take it with us, was just short stories anyway, so it really wasn't important. Am I supposed to do something with this? Because he looks like he's picking it up, but it looks like I'm supposed to go and do something here. Oh, hang on. I am. That explains that. Have I just lost Regis? Did he just vanish? Or is he over there somewhere?
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go?
Yeah, I thought.
Won't be easy to track down. He is a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
Nice little ending to the
Regis!
to the plot here, maybe. What the hell was that?
Damn it, where'd you go?
The hell are we up here? Brooks's. Let's Quen, just to be safe. I don't know what we're up against here.
What I had to do!
Oh, I see. He's laying into the... Please. What have we got? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I see. I think Regis... Has Regis got it? I think Regis got it. Detlef's
Those
fan club.
Brooks say they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, Or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Naked vampire women.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
He likes his pop.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Really?
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Doubt it. Think I'll settle down there for good? Nah, there's more adventures to be had. More monsters need killing. More sorceresses need bedding. It's not over yet.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Very true.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen?
Almost by design.
I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Well, you go.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
Could work. Put Zoltan in charge of the vineyard, and next winter it's Gamble and Gwent. What's the vampire drinking? Bloody Marys? See what you did there, Seahorn. It feels like a sad parting, this.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh. Yeah, a long rest indeed. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is based on the prose of Andrzej Sapkowski? Andre? Don't know. Well, that was good. That was good. That was for a DLC. I'm struggling to think of a better DLC I've played in the game. What video is this, Pan? Is this a video that could be shown on Twitch, or is it not suitable for that? Yeah, that's got to be the best. Great story, great land to adventure. A lot of DLC is just, well, it's done as sort of just for the sake of adding something extra to sell for the game, where I don't think it really fulfills much of a need. But I haven't felt like that with the Witcher DLC at all. It's been good. It's been good story. It's not always been pertinent to the main game, but there's been characters that have jumped up from the books, from the lore, from the past games, or whatever. Stuff I don't know about, obviously, but stuff that actually makes me want to go and find out. So that's good. It's effectively marketed the games to me. Wait with the video and go and check on Regis's gift. Ah, okay. We'll go and take a look. In fact, can we skip through this? Or should I skip? Can I skip through? Oh.